the Slender Man attacker, one of them, is going to be released.
Morgan Geyser was set to leave the Winnebago Mental Health Institute after stabbing fellow classmate Peyton Leitner back in 2014. The state tried to block her release in the 11th hour.
But minutes ago, a judge ruled Geyser's release should move forward.
I'm satisfied from what Ms. Portman testified to that there was no reason to stop the process on conditional release and to go forward with the conditional release program and to have the plan developed.
Again, that just moments ago. Let's get to Hannah Hilliard live at the Waukesha County Courthouse, where that hours-long hearing happened today, and the decision just came down within the past 30 minutes, Hannah.
Oh, right, Derek. So as you mentioned, the judge made the decision that Geyser could be released conditionally back in January. But here today, the state wanted to put a pause to that, highlighting some of Geyser's hobbies they called concerning. A disturbing crime that consumed a community. It was May 2014 when sixth graders Morgan Geyser and Anissa Wire lured their classmate Peyton Leitner to these Waukesha woods. The two stabbed Leitner 19 times, claiming they did it to please the fictional character Slender Man.
What were you trying to do with her when you stabbed her?
Kill her. I might as well just say it. We were trying to kill her.
Arrested and charged as a 12-year-old, it's been nearly 11 years of investigative interviews, court appearances, and doctors' evaluations, leading to this moment. Should Geyser walk free?
State of Wisconsin versus Morgan E. Geyser.
The state Thursday wanting to halt Geyser as a conditional release, calling some of her release team to the stand. Those witnesses expressing concern over disturbing drawings the now 22-year-old has created in a book called Rent Boy she read.
Because it was a dark novel that revolved around murder and the selling of body parts on the black market, along with sexual sadism.
The doctors telling the court they still believe she's ready to leave the Mental Health Institute.
It doesn't change my opinion about her suitability for conditional release.
Again, the judge siding with those three doctors and the defense saying that Morgan Geyser is ready to have that supervised release. The judge making that decision within the last 30 minutes. Take a listen.
So I'm satisfied that the state has not met its burden by clear and convincing evidence to show that Ms. Geyser is a risk of safety to herself, danger to herself, or danger to others, or danger to property. On that basis, I'll deny the petition to revoke the conditional release. I will dismiss it so ordered.
And Hannah, one of the first questions we had was when she would actually get out, but it's going to take some time for that to actually happen.
It is. So the judge still needs to review her finalized release plan, and it's unclear just how long it will take the Department of Health Services to finalize that plan, but they do already have another court hearing on the calendar, March 21st. And once she is released, she will be going to a group home. That's according to her attorney, where she will be supervised.
Hannah Hilliard reporting live outside of what has been a busy Waukesha County Courthouse today.